Good morning, everybody. My name is Heike Walker. I want to tell a story very quick. I hope it's going to be quick. But it's different when you're up here. But anyhow, in November 22, I had a hip replacement. In December 22, my mom passed. December 22, 20 years, my mom passed away unexpectedly. And 3 days later, I was going to go to physical therapy. I fall down the steps. Hip broken bones. It was a long walk, but that was not the worstest for me. The worstest for me was I wasn't be able to go to my mom's funeral. Okay, so, and then in August 23, I had my left hip replaced because to the fall. So I was in the hospital. My brother, with 62 years old, passed away. Another shock. So with all the surgeries I had and the pain and everything, I keep going. It wasn't easy. And then in 23, a family member here asked if I can come over here to help him. And I said yes. All my family in home said no, but me and my thick head, I decided to come here to help him, even in the situation I was in. So I did come in February 24th, and it was not that what I expected. It was hard for me, but I made it somehow. I really believe today that God was with me. And so then I was supposed to be having another surgery in March 25, but they postponed it. My sugar was up. It's perfect now, lost 42 pounds. Hallelujah to that. So in July 15th, I had another surgery. My leg, with all the falls, with surgeries, my leg was 3 centimeters shorter. So I had high heels and everything, but we decided to do surgery so I get my leg longer, and I did. But I forgot something. Oh, the most important thing. Wow, no. Kuva and her husband, Herbert, I always had to go to the pain center in Mary Quay. She is a practitioner nurse there. She asked me one day, is it okay if I can give them my number? I said, sure. So, and Herbert got in touch with me, and Kuva called a few times and asked me if I'd like to go to church. And I just didn't have the strings. I didn't want to. It was just nothing for me right now. So, and then one day she called, and I said, I'm going. So, and then for the first time I came here, that was March 16th of this year. And we walked up here in the ICL, Larry. Heike, what are you doing here? What do you think I'm doing here? He almost passed out when he saw me. And then, yeah, that was amazing. I know them from the Town Center, the junior center, for over a year now. And so that was great. Well, I came here and I liked the service from Pastor Paul. And then towards the end, like he does, pray or whatever. And I was really, really anxious. Never been like that before. And I said to Kuva, I need to go down there. I start crying, and I didn't know what happened with myself. And so I came down here with Kuva. 3 years, you have to remember, I always had pain. I never been on my knees. I was kneeling down with no pain. No pain. Yeah, that was amazing. I still don't believe it, kind of, sort of. But anyhow, and Pastor Paul came to me. He talked to me. Thank you, Pastor Paul. Love you. And we set something up for the next day, the 17th. And I received the Holy Spirit. And I didn't know what was going on in my life. I just took it the way it was. I was like, you know, you don't know how to feel. It was a weird feeling. I don't know. I cannot explain it. Today I know it was God. And then a couple of days later, on the 23rd, I went in the water with Pastor Paul. We had a good time, didn't we? I always say the water. I cannot pronounce that best, whatever that is. But anyhow, and my life changed. My life changed. I love being here. I love the people. And I enjoy it. God has been good with me, and I'm walking without a cane today, so that's awesome. But yeah, and then I had a surgery, and there was a bad one. My hip slipped. It was a surgery for 6 hours, and they had to put a rod in my knee, just all kind of bunch of stuff. But that was okay. I had people in my life from church, Nancy, Ellie, Kova, Herbert, mit Sauerkraut, mit Bratwurst. You know, it was great. But yeah, that's about what I have to say. And it's been a tough road for me. I felt lonely, I felt sad, I felt be left alone. And sometimes I did give up, but I always had the strength to keep getting up and keep going. And so, like I said, since I've been here, my life really, really changed. Thank God for God. And I feel much better. I have peace with myself. In between, in October, I moved. I hardly didn't have anything, no furniture, because I was living with that person. And church people just donated furniture, like your mother-in-law. And everything just went right to Larry and Ellie found me a place to be safe and have peace. And yeah, I just wanted I thought about going back home a couple of times, to go back home to my family. But then I decide I'm going to stay because you are my family. I don't know not everybody, but I wanted to say thank you, and God bless you all, and thank you being there for me. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Love you guys. Merry Christmas.